Do you think that if you wake up hungry, it's like a good sign that you like slept and didn't eat? Or do you think it's like a sign that you munched out? I don't know. I sometimes wonder if it's like just like because you had a bunch of sugar. And then when you wake up, you're just really hungry. Because sugar makes you hungry, right? So you ever notice, you guys ever stand? Do you stand straight at the sink? I do not. I always look. It makes me feel like I'm 80 years old. Maybe there's nothing wrong with being 80 years old. So we are on the last day of having to be stressed out and argue. Last night was pretty bad. Not like me and Caleb, but you know, like when you argue with other people in your life and then you're like just in constant stress situations and it starts to like build up and build up and build up until you're like snappy at each other at home. That happens. That does happen. So yesterday when we were driving, because the worst thing you can ever do is have someone in your vehicle like yelling at you, right? Distracted driving is a real thing. And like lately I've been reading a lot of things about like ADHD and road rage. So did you know? Most accidents caused by road rage are people with ADHD, and I get it. I hate driving. This whole time I just thought I was paranoid and I just fucking hated driving myself, and I thought it was because I like to work out so much that that's why I hate driving. I'm just like, want to be healthy, but because like I feel way less agitated when I'm exercising. I almost feel no agitation when I'm exercising, except for when like somebody stops me when I'm exercising. Like say I'm riding my bike and somebody stops me and they're like, "Hey, where'd you go, Tash?" Fucking, did somebody tell you to piss me off this morning? That was weird because that's how it's done. So our rotors aren't very good on our truck, and I haven't been liking to use them because it makes the truck shake. And yeah, they still grab and it's still fine, they still work, but I haven't had any money to get them fixed. So we've been waiting to get the money for the part, and then waiting for the part to get here. And now the person that's gonna put them in went for summer vacation, so now we're like waiting. So anyways, that's my list of excuses for that. So because I like know something's wrong with the truck, like I just don't even want to touch it. I don't want to go near it. I don't want to ride in it. I don't want to do anything with it. I'm very much like, if something like causes me grief, peace the fuck out, right? I don't fucking need you if you're gonna cause me any grief. I just want fun things around, which I understand is like not very, but you know that Violet J and the fucking Forever song, Forever. It's like, forever's gonna be just like this. The shit I wish. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. Comes from partner. So anyways, so a truck pulled out in front of me. And it's that Philip guy that brings all my groceries and shit. And he's driving the freight truck and he should have waited for me, but for some reason he like pulled out. But I could have like slowed down, not made a big deal out of it. But honked my horn out angry at poor Philip. I kind of like the kid. He's just a young kid, so I'll like bap bap. My mom's in the back. I'll start screaming at me even more. Probably, I don't know. I might have honked at him, but chances are less if my mom hadn't been in the back screaming at me. But what? I can't even remember what she was screaming at. Something. So, I try not to drive, just because you can't control all those little situations that come up, right? But I thought it was interesting. Such a high percentiles with ADHD and the road rage correlation. So maybe if you have a hard time driving, that might be why. Or you just hate driving, I don't know. Turns out people like driving. My friend Darcy loves driving. I can't figure it out. I cannot figure it out. Okay, so after we finally made some coffee here, I did do a little bit of a pour last night because I'm right at the end of that. Remember I told you guys I ordered that tabletop resin. I was kind of, it is for tabletops, like it's thick, so that's kind of cool. I put a mushroom in here. See that? It got a lot of bubbles though. I should have swoofed it around. It's got a lot of bubbles. You can even feel them. Down it, and then down it. Yeah. It's not quite the way I wanted it to be. It's not quite the way I wanted it to be, this one. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep that one. It will glow in the dark though, but the idea was to have like a piece of sand at the bottom. See, he's got a piece of sand, so the mushroom, the sand, and it was gonna come out of his head. Still a good idea, but see, I should have just kept it the clear. You can't really see what's going on in there. But maybe when it's I don't think so. This guy, snail guy. Can I even zoom in here? No. Be on my TikTok to zoom in. Snail. We had keychains. I'll have to cut through them. See, they kind of went over, but they're kind of cool. Kind of cool. More keychains. I just hope I can see. Can you see where it says "Don't be an asshole"? Can you see where? This one you can't really see. This is supposed to be "Live, laugh, and fuck off," but I don't know. It's really hard to get the writing to pop up. And then see, this is almost hard now with this tabletop epoxy resin. The shit's thick. Don't fuck around, or my epoxy's gonna harden. I fixed this thing. I don't know if I showed you guys this thing, but it's supposed to be a rolling tray, so it can't have any holes. It had a couple little air bubbles. Those are these little glass mosaics that I bought, which I like. Earrings. We always do feather earrings. I'll have to cut them out though. Oops. Kind of like pale pinkish. People like these things though. They're like feather earrings. I know. I don't know why I always end up with the pink. People like pink these days. Koi fish. Pink fish. Pretty though, right? He's a little fat. I could have filled him less, but cute. Cute. Okay, this tray. Do you guys see if I fix this tray? What do you think? This tray was giving me grief. I put a fern in the side of the tray, so it didn't stick. It didn't stick like that. I don't think I fixed it either because there's still. See a spot there. See a spot there. See some spots here. Okay. So see that? That didn't really like fix it all. So it might be kind of be a dudsy, which sucks. I don't know. I might try one more. Maybe I didn't do enough. I kind of thought maybe I didn't do enough. Maybe I need to submerge it. What do you guys think? Because it's pretty much just the spots where the colors met. Okay, well I have a little bit of resin left, so we'll roll it back up. Roll it back up. So maybe I'll try. I'll try one more. I'm getting better at this fix-it stuff, you know? Better at the fix-it stuff. Okay, so this one, I don't know, this one might be a little thick. Again, remember I was supposed to make these thinner, but it's got a cool little maple leaf in it, and it's got rock. It's got rock in it. These are new. I want to fix these up. I wasn't sure what to do with these last night. They're for putting in front of your plants. I legit had no idea to go on. So I put sparkles in them. I put glow in the dark stuff in them. I put beads in them. Oops. And I put beads in them. So I don't know. I mean, they're kind of wonky. They're still kind of cool. They got some hole punches. A spot for a hole. And yeah, I guess you just put like what kind of seed it is on there and put them in the garden. What kind of seed is that? What do you think? So I'll have to cut all this out before it gets too hard. It's already bummer. I guess I can just chill this morning. Kind of mad. No, I'm really mad. Seed is inside me until I freak out at the free truck driver. Now I'm gonna have to apologize too. Did I tell you guys when I went to the market the other day? It's like the first person I seen is that lady I yelled in her face. I have to apologize to her too. God damn it. I don't know if I'm gonna be okay for this fucking online business shit. Just keep yelling at everybody, you know? I don't know. Just have somebody in my life that yells at me constantly, so. It was all good except for the end. Messed the end up. This piece here, this piece with the beads is no good. Because that'll just keep chipping. What do you guys think? It's pretty though, right? I guess this one's ours. Every time I make something that doesn't work, it's ours. So there's like old man's beard in there. Or I'll have to gift it, but I won't be able to take it to the market. I won't. I try not to take things to the market that are like when I first started doing resin, it was a lot harder to make everything so perfect. These are those plaques that I ordered. I don't know what we're gonna do with them, but we ordered them because people like bear stuff, right? Is it cool? I did a brown on the bottom, pink on the top. Is it cool? Yeah. What do you think? Sure? I don't know. Sometimes I'm not sure until someone else tells me. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed about that. It's the beads. The beads are so tricky, and I even went around and squeezed them, but I obviously did not. I didn't squeeze them enough. I should have squeezed them some more whenever you use like that. Again, don't use teeth. Whenever you use the beads, they like need to be centered in more. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's such a weird day. It's rodeo. Every time we have a rodeo down here, it rains. It's hilarious. Which I mean, like whatever, I don't care. I'm not going to the rodeo to get drunk. It's just kind of lame for like if you wanted to like do an event or something and it rains every time. This is gonna be very nice. Hopefully I didn't wreck it with beads. So I did put beads at the top here. It's supposed to be orange. It's kind of a weird coin bearer. I have many different ideas going on with him. And then this is his lid, right? But his lid is chippy. It doesn't really stay on. Damn. Wait. Okay, but see here, he's got a little... He's so cool, but he's got a little... I don't know. I can kind of put him back in his mold. And I could try, but that's super tough. Super tough to fix that. He's so cool though, right? We like him. Little daisy head. Very cute, very cute. I don't really like that though. He's totally got a hole. So much stuff with holes in it, right? Okay, guys, I'm gonna run out of time, so I just needed a couple more things that we're gonna like pop out for me at the market, you know what I mean? It's like light fixtures. Sell my light fixtures sell every time. This is kind of weird. This one's hard to get out. I'd almost call this like a dangerous mold. What do you think? The wolf? It's kind of wuss. He's more translucent powder. I rubbed a lot. Well, yeah, you guys kind of got to see him when he moves around. He's translucent. See the burps? And he's got a fern. There you go. Right? Silver at the bottom. Rocks at his legs. Fern in the back. Or I could hold him fern-wise. Yeah. 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 I don't know. Sorry, you guys. I haven't opened anything yet and been like, well, I like this. I would have said, wow, cool to this if I didn't already know that. This got an air bubble. Alright. Okay, so this is that little clock thing. It's supposed to be a clock. But I thought maybe I'd try to turn it into a little table. Let's see how thick it is. Nice. What do you guys think? Table? Pleat? Okay, a little bit of bubbles there though, eh? Should have worked with those bubbles more. Cool though. Very cool. So this is going on that little. I have a table for this. Alright, you guys, that's almost it. There's an ashtray. There's a bear. Peg bear. Just regular peg bear. It's just this Coca-Cola bear guy, but I made him into a keychain. We just call him Coca-Cola bear because he sits like the Coca-Cola bear does, right? He's very pretty. Make a little keychain. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, we got that. I was gonna give this to my friend. So this wasn't a sell, but maybe I'll give her that pot leaf thing now. Let's go chunking it and have to sell this one. I don't know. I wasn't really sure about giving her a car ashtray anyways. Who wants a car ashtray and just stink up your car? This mold is kind of tough to get off because it's got a two lip. So you gotta like lip it over and then lip it over all around. And again, rolling. The even rolling of things is the best way to go. I can't believe it's raining down here. Yes, I kind of can. I wanted to do something fun today. I can't do this, you guys. This one's hard. This one's very hard. Let's see. Get it up. You can't. I don't know. So I know what anyways, whatever else is everyone's doing for the long weekend. I need help for this one. I need help for that one. I'm not gonna do it while I'm filming because that's cool, right? That's cool. Cool. And I feel like maybe that was it. There's just a deer. Oh, sorry, unicorn. Is this a unicorn? Yeah, I didn't have any good unicorns. And my friend Cheryl that bought like 12 candles off me the other day also likes unicorns, so I was gonna show her this, but now that she's bought all that crap from me, I don't know. Pretty cool, right? Piece of birch, crushed rock, glow-in-the-dark tail, some beads, full detail keychain, like that. And then I made an elephant, but he's not gonna be. Try to take your molds out, eh? Try to take your molds out. This is that keychain I was talking about. cute. Cute keychain. Fix that up. And the elephant. This guy, what was he again? Just a piece of peg, I think. I think a piece of pink peg. And then I think I tried to bury like a flower in here. I can see it didn't work very well. Sometimes the flowers like have air stuck in them. You can see the pockets in this one. This one's not very good. So what also happened with this one is like I did it half and half, and then he never got a chance to, he didn't get it. I didn't air bubble him, so his bottom doesn't look great. He's full of like bubbles. Well, or maybe you like how the bubbles look. I don't know. He definitely has a lot of very cool detail. But you can tell that he has some foo bars in him. You can see the bubbles. So anyways, I'll do another one about that. I'll do like a short where you can actually see the bubbles. And this is kind of how it is when you get to wake up in the morning and unpour your, demold your resin. It's all right. It's kind of like exciting. It's kind of like depressing. It's kind of like, I don't know, some things work. It's usually the things that you thought were lame. Like this. This needs a hole poked in it, but it's still cool. Usually the things that you thought were lame turn out really cool, and the things you really had your hopes on are not very good. What's that? With that. Alright, so that's a Mad Dog Mountain Arts 20-minute video of resin. Hope you guys have a good day.